What's up, you freaking geniuses? So in this video, I'm going to teach you how to determine if an integer is a solution to an equation. All right, so let's start with this first example right here. So if we had 2x minus 5 is equal to negative 13, and I told you that x is equal to 4 and that x is equal to negative 4. How would you solve this? Well, we're going to plug in these x's right here for x, okay? And we're going to see if one of them makes the equation true. So let's start with this first one right here. X is equal to 4. Okay, so I'm going to plug in a 4 for x right here. So instead of 2 times x, I'm going to have 2 times 4. Okay, and then I'll bring down the rest of my equation right here. So I have minus 5 is equal to negative 13. Okay, so what am I going to do next? Am I going to do this 2 times 4 part, or am I going to do this 4 minus 5 part? Well, according to the order of operations, multiplication always comes before addition or subtraction over here, okay? So that means we're going to do the multiplication first. Okay, so what is 2 times 4? Well, 2 times 4 is 8. Okay, so we simplified our multiplication. Now we can bring down this minus 5 part. Okay, and let's also bring down the rest of our equation. It's equal to negative 13. Okay, now let's simplify this last little bit. What's 8 minus 5? 8 minus 5 is just 3, okay? And again, let's bring down the rest of our equation. Is equal to negative 13. Okay, so now we finished with 3 is equal to negative 13. Is that a true statement? No, right? Of course it's not. These are two completely different numbers. They don't equal each other. Here we have 3, here we have negative 13. That is a false statement. So that means this number that we plugged in for x up here is not a solution. Okay? So now let's try the other one. This x is equal to negative 4. Okay, so this time I'm going to plug in negative 4 for x. Okay, so I'm going to plug in a negative 4 right there. So instead of 2 times x, I'm going to have 2 times negative 4. And again, let's bring down the rest of this equation. So then we have this minus 5 is equal to negative 13. So on the left side of the equation, we have 2 times negative 4 minus 5, right? How are we going to simplify that? Well, again, multiplication always comes before addition or subtraction. Okay, so that means we're going to do this multiplication first. So what is 2 times negative 4? Well, 2 times 4 is 8, right? And then a positive number times a negative number is a negative number. So this multiplication reduces down to just negative 8. Okay, so then let's bring down the rest of our equation. So again, this minus 5 is equal to negative 13. All right, now let's simplify this a little more. What's negative 8 minus 5? That would be negative 13, right? So now let's bring down the rest of this equation right here is equal to negative 13. Okay, now all we're left with is negative 13 is equal to negative 13. Is that true? Yes, it is. So that means this number up here that we plugged in for x would be our solution. Okay, x is equal to negative 4. All right, let's do one more. Okay, so now this is the problem we're going to do here. So we have 2y minus 8 is equal to negative 14. And the y's that we're going to try are 11 and negative 3. We're going to see if one of these fits. Okay, so let's start off with this first one up here, 11. So instead of 2 times y, I'm going to have 2 times 11. Okay, and let's bring down the rest of our equation. Minus 8 is equal to negative 14. Okay, so remember, multiplication always comes before subtraction, right? So 2 times 11, that's equal to 22. And now I'll bring down the rest of my equation. So minus 8 is equal to negative 14. Okay, so now we're just left with 22 minus 8 on the left side. So what does that equal to? That would just be positive 14, right? Then we're going to bring down the rest of our equation. So it's equal to negative 14. Now, is positive 14 equal to negative 14? No, right? This one's positive, this one's negative. So they're two completely different numbers. So that means y is equal to 11 is not a solution. Okay, so let's try this one now, negative 3. Okay, so this time we're going to plug in negative 3 for y right here. So instead of 2 times y, I'm going to have 2 times negative 3. Then again, I'll bring down the rest of my equation. So minus 8 is equal to negative 14. Okay, so multiplication comes before subtraction, right? So what is 2 times negative 3? Well, 2 times 3 is 6, right? And then a positive times a negative is a negative. Okay, so negative 6. So now let's bring down the rest of our equation right here. So minus 8 is equal to negative 14. Okay, so on the left side, we're just left with negative 6 minus 8, and that simplifies to negative 14, okay? Then that's equal to, right, equal to negative 14. Now, is negative 14 equal to negative 14? Yes, it is, right? It's the exact same number. So that means this number that we tried, y is equal to negative 3, is the solution to our equation. All right, guys, so I hope that wasn't too bad. If you found the video helpful, definitely leave a thumbs up down below. It's always appreciated. And if you still got any questions or want to see any other examples, leave them in the comments section below, and I'll do my best to try and help you out. There's a whole playlist attached at the end of the video, so if there's any other topics you need to check out, definitely check those out, and I'll see you there.